Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of I Open the Thing. And today, we've got the holiday gift box from a few years back, Theros. I cannot recommend this gift box already because it just came in the mail today. And it's already damaged. So unless you can buy it straight from the store, like Walmart, which Walmart doesn't have them, but Walmart's the first place I can think of. Maybe then you'll get a non-broken one. But who knows how long it'll last, considering it came in to me broken. So yeah, you might not want this. Because this ain't cheap enough for the box to be broken. I got it off of Amazon. And I will not be linking to it in the description, since the seller sent it to me broken like this. So, here's the front. I don't have a good angle for this. I don't have enough room for this, so... See? Pretty hard, though. See, one of the corners is ripped further than the Khans of Tarkir was after a week. Dang, this box has crappy construction. Let's see. I mean, if it wasn't for this one corner, I wouldn't think it's so crappy. And the rip, see? See, I mean, it's not even connected. What? I mean, what the heck? So that's the only corner that I see that's that way. See, I mean, they wiggle a bit, but that's not a big deal. So if it wasn't for that corner and the broking to begin with, I would like this box. Anyway, first, I guess we'll start with the most exciting part. And by most exciting part, I mean not exciting. Stickers. Stickers to label things. I don't know about y'all, but I pretty much never use these. Never. I wish I was joking, but I don't. Oh, it has Corset 89 on there. I like that. Because most of them stop at Mirrodin. And don't have Corset 8 or 9. So, yeah, anyway. Next, a geese. We'll do the separators, which are usually pretty. And I always like them, you know. People were saying these were like see-through. They are on... I don't know how they got that. And of course, there's been prettier ones than this. I like the Kaladesh ones more. But, you know, that's personal preference. I mean, these are still pretty. Don't get me wrong. These are more like stuff you'd actually see in real life, possibly. Compared to some of them. I have no idea why my camera is shifting, it seems. So I'm not touching it or anything. I don't know what it's doing. But that one's kind of cool. I assume y'all don't care about single lens, so I'll just show you the shiny promo that's in the same package. Ooh, shiny. I'm from the south. Shiny is amazing. It's a Karametra's Acolyte. You tap and you can add an amount of green to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. Each forest in the mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion to green. So now to the actual best part. The booster packs. I know that's what y'all were waiting for anyway. Someday, I'll be able to open these quickly, but today is not that day, apparently. Let's see. Fleet Feather Sandals? Flying and Haste. Ooh, for 2. I mean, you have to pay 2 more to equip it, but I like that. Ill-Tempered Cyclops, Trample, Monstrosity 3 for 6 mana, and then you summon it for 3. I'm not big on red anyway. Guardians of Miletus, Defender 0/6 for 3. Yeah. Battle-Wise Valor. I'll be able to speak too, some year too. Plains 1. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn, and scry 1. Scholar of Athreos. I've never heard anyone say any of these because I didn't play much back then. At this point, though I started playing years ago, before this even came out. Plains in 2. Swamp in 2. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain life equal to life lost this way. And it's a 1/4, by the way. Triton Shore Thief, an island, and it's a 1/2. Oh, that's a pretty one. 2 Force and 4. It's Vulpine Goliath. It's Fox. It has Trample and it's a 6/5. Asphodel Wanderer. It costs 1 swamp. Pay swamp in 2. You can regenerate it, and it's a 1/1. Voyaging Satyr. That's how you say it, right? Forest 1. You tap it, you can untap target land, and it's a 1/2. Titan Strength, 1 mountain. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn, scry 1. Magma Jet. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player, scry 2, and it only costs mountain and 1. Rescue from the Underworld. Swamp in 4. As an additional cost to cast this card, sacrifice a creature. Choose target creature card in your graveyard. Return that card and the sacrificed card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of your next upkeep. Exile Rescue from the Underworld. So you get your monster back, so that's always good. Dark Betrayal, Swamp. Destroy target black creature. That'd be good against my friends. One of them. Curse of the Swine, which is 2 islands and X. Exile X target creatures. For each creature exiled this way, its controller puts a 2/2 green boar creature token onto the battlefield. Good for getting rid of your 1/1s. And here's a forest. Pretty forest. I don't know what it makes me think of, though. Maybe that tree from Pocahontas? Who knows? Anyway. On to the next one. That works. Wait, gimme. Thank you. Divine Verdict. Plains 3. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Sip of Hemlock. Destroy target creature. Its controller loses 2 life for 2 swamps and 4. For 2, you can summon Bronze Sable. It's a kitty. And it's a 2/1. Okay. Messenger Speed for a mountain. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has Trample and Haste. I do like that. Not big on red, though. Sorry. Borderland Minotaur. 2 mountains and 2. It's a 4/3, and it has the big flavor text. For Shredding Winds, it's a forest and 2 to pay. And it deals 7 damage to target creature with flying. Not very useful, but it could be worse. I guess if you don't have enough flying, it will be helpful. If your opponent has flying. Annul, which is 1 island. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. And my friend always complains about my Aether Flux. He hates Aether Flux. And I'm like, there's ways to get rid of it. There's one, because we play casual. Wingsteed Rider. 2 planes, 1. It has flying. Heroic, whenever you cast a spell that targets this card, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it's a 2/2. I kind of like that one. Not because it's a horse that has wings. Never. Wild Celebrants. 2 mountains and 3. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact. Oh, look! It's in my friend's color, too, and it can destroy Aether Flux Reservoir. Sorry, I had to do it. 2-headed Cerberus. 2 mountains and 1. It has double strike, and it's a 1/2. Burnished Heart. It's 3 to get it out. You pay 3 and sacrifice it. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library, and it's a 2/2. And for Forest and 2, you can summon a Satyr Piper. Pay 3 and Forest. Target creature must be blocked this turn if able, and it's a 2/1. Thassa Emissary. Island and 3. Bestow. Pay 5 an island. Then it becomes an R creature. An R spell with enchant creature. It becomes a creature again if it's not attached to a creature. Whenever Thassa's Emissary or enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3. Fire Drinker Satyr. Costs mountain. 1 mountain. Whenever Fire Drinker Satyr is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to you. Pay mountain and 1. It gets +1 attack until end of turn and deals 1 damage to you. I do not like that one. And it's a 2/1. I don't like it. No little extra card saying, hey, go to this website. Okay, works for me. And now to the next one. See, look, this wasn't in that one. Why did I not get one of these in the other pack? Anyway. For 1 mana, 1 mountain mana, you can summon Dragon Mantle. It's an enchantment and enchants creature. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature has pay mountain. This creature gets +1 attack until the end of turn. Nessian Asp. Forest and 4. It has reach. And you can pay Forest and 6, Monstrosity 4. Which means if it ain't monstrous, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it, and it is monstrous. It's a 4/5. Another Bronze Sable. We'll just keep going, since I remember we hit that one. Ifara's Warden. It costs plains and 3. You can tap it to tap target creature with power 3 or less, and it's a 1/2. Shredding Winds again. Boulderfall, which costs 2 mountains and 6. It deals 5 damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or players. Another Wingsteed Rider. Another 2-headed Cerberus. Another Vulpine Goliath. Another Annul. Really? This many repeats? What's wrong with you, booster pack? Anyway. A Crowan Hoplite, which is mountain and plains. Whenever it attacks, it gets +X +0 until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control, and it's a 1/2. Another Rescue from the Underworld. I have never had this happen, where I get duplicate uncommons. Coordinated assault, 1 mountain. Up to 2 target creatures each get +1 attack and gain first strike until end of turn. Polis Crusher. Kinda like it. I mean the art. It's Forest, Mountain, and 2. It gets trample protection from enchantments. You pay Forest, Mountain 4, it gets Monstrosity 3, which means 3 +1/+1 counters. Whenever it deals combat damage to the player, if Polis Crusher is monstrous, destroy target enchantment that player controls. And look! A plains. Now for the final booster. Oh. So for Mountain 1, you can play Lightning Strike, and it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Flesh Mad Steed. Dun dun dun. Anyway, Swamp in 1, and whenever a creature dies, tap Flesh Mad Steed. 2/2. I don't get the point of that card, to tell you the truth, but I guess if you need an extra card, you know. Cavalry Pegasus, Plains 1, flying, and whenever it attacks, each attacking human gains flying until end of turn, and it's a 1/1. That's an interesting one. Nilia's Disciple, 2 forest and 2. When it enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to your devotion to green, which it's a 3/3, and it's a centaur. Setessan Griffin. Pay Plains and 4 to get it out. Flying, pay 2 forest and 2. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn, and it's a 3/2. We already got this one before, but it's a Triton Shore Thief. Wild Celebrants, which we've gotten before. Benthic Giant, which is Island in 5. It has Hexproof. And it's 4/5. Time to Feed, which is Forest in 2. Choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life. The target creature you control fights that creature. Oh, this is an interesting looking card. Baleful Eidolon. Swamp in 1. Bestow, Swamp in 4. Death Touch, and enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has Death Touch, and it's 1/1. Gainsay, Island in 1. Counter target blue spell. Kragma Warcaller, which is Mountain, Swamp, and 3. Minotaur creatures you control have haste. Whenever a Minotaur you control attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and it's a 2/3. If you can hear that big truck outside, it's the trash man. Yep. Anyway. Sealock Monster, 2 swamps and 3. Sealock Monster can't attack unless defending player controls an island. So it's like Island Walk, except for the opposite, kind of. You can pay 2 islands and 5 for Monstrosity 3. And when it becomes monstrous, target land becomes an island in addition to its other types. So you can fix that problem if they don't have an island. It's a 5/5. Fleece Mane line, which costs Forest and Plains. You can play Plains, Forest, and 3 for Monstrosity 1. As long as it's Monstrosity... Sorry, I can't speak. As long as it is monstrous, it has Hexproof and is indestructible, which is nice. And look, an island for your viewing pleasure. I like the art of these. Anyway, I would not suggest this box since it came in busted, pretty much. But, you know, it's up to you to take that risk if you want. I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!